Empowering Africa's Youth: 4 Pillars for 21st Century Success. Africa's future lies in its young people. In fact, by 2035, Africa will send more young people into the workforce each year than the rest of the world combined. This youth bulge offers a powerful demographic dividend, but also a challenge. Too many young Africans struggle to find meaningful work. For example, in Nigeria, 2/3 of 15 to 34-year-olds are unemployed or underemployed. We can change this. The key is equipping young people with 4 foundational skills: economic thinking, business principles, entrepreneurial know-how, and digital literacy that form a launchpad to success in the 21st century. When these pillars come together, lives change. Economic thinking means understanding how money and markets work, in our communities and in the wider world. It includes basic concepts like budgeting, value, supply and demand, or even simply knowing when to save and when to invest in yourself. These ideas let young people see hidden opportunities and avoid waste. For example, financial literacy is a part of economic thinking. One study in South Africa found that young entrepreneurs with stronger financial literacy also had better entrepreneurship skills. In other words, learning how to manage money and resources directly boosts your ability to launch and grow a venture. Experts note that if African youth are equipped with the right skills, mentors, and technology, they could drive the region's economic growth and social progress. That starts with economic thinking, understanding cost, revenue, investment, and return. When a young farmer learns to track costs and timing of planting, or a student learns to compare prices and quality before buying supplies, they are using economic thinking. These skills sharpen decision-making for life. Knowing how to run a business, even a very small one, is the second pillar. This covers things like planning, managing a budget, marketing a product, or leading a team. Think of it as the playbook for turning ideas into reality. Many African youth launch market stalls, farms, or tech services. Business principles help them succeed. For instance, a young social entrepreneur in Uganda got trained not only in computers, but also in business management. Armed with that knowledge, he built a community IT hub that teaches computer skills and helps people achieve financial independence. This example shows that even when the focus is technology, solid business training makes a difference. Teaching youth about sales, bookkeeping, pricing, and customer service is already paying off. In East Africa, a program that introduced entrepreneurship in schools saw its graduates earn nearly double the income of their peers. When business fundamentals are combined with work experience, young Africans can create sustainable jobs and grow their communities. Such creative small business initiatives are spreading across Africa, turning challenges into opportunity. The third pillar is an entrepreneurial mindset: creativity, problem-solving, and resilience. This means seeing challenges as chances to innovate, taking smart risks, and working hard to make ideas happen. African youth are already demonstrating this spirit all across the continent. As one Brookings report notes, young people who learn how to create, run, and manage businesses turn their creativity into real solutions that not only transform their own lives, but also boost the whole region's economy. In fact, Africa has the highest rate of entrepreneurship in the world, and small businesses there employ roughly 80% of the workforce. That tells us young Africans want to start and run enterprises, from farms and shops to tech startups. With support, they create jobs and value that economies desperately need. Today's African entrepreneurs are attracting global investors too. For example, in 2022, African startups raised over $3.3 billion in funding, more than 50% higher than the year before. This boom in tech hubs, mobile services, and online markets shows the power of entrepreneurial skills. Think of M-Pesa in Kenya, Andela's software training, Jumia's online marketplace, or a high schooler launching a solar charger business. These successes all come from young people applying their ideas and hard work. Importantly, entrepreneurship training has clear benefits. When students learn business and innovation in school, their incomes rise. In Uganda, an employment-focused course helped graduates nearly double their earnings. That kind of impact is evidence that entrepreneurial skills pay off, for individuals and for entire communities. The fourth pillar is digital literacy, the ability to use technology and the internet. In our era, digital skills multiply all other efforts. They give access to knowledge, markets, and tools beyond any classroom or office. Young Africans need to be fluent in basic IT, how to use a computer or smartphone, navigate the internet, and learn new software. This can mean anything from coding apps to marketing on social media, but it always starts with literacy in tech. Right now, a gap exists. According to UNICEF, about 3 in 4 African youth lack the skills to fully participate in the continent's digital economy. Without change, the World Bank warns that hundreds of millions of Africans, including young Africans, will continue to be left behind. That would be a huge loss, especially since the potential gains are enormous. The World Bank actually estimates there will be about 230 million digital jobs in sub-Saharan Africa by 2030. These jobs, in telecom, IT services, digital banking, online education, and more, will need employees and entrepreneurs with tech skills. Digital literacy also means using whatever devices are available to learn. In one Nairobi classroom, a teacher shows students that everything they need to code a website can be done on a simple smartphone. In fact, one Nigerian instructor says everything they need to write a software code can be found on their mobile phones. The point is, even where laptops are scarce, being smart with technology opens doors. Indeed, young Africans are already making progress. Mobile money, e-commerce, and online learning platforms are transforming daily life. As Brookings observes, the proliferation of digital technology and skills has drastically improved the lives of young people, giving them access to opportunities that were once out of reach. The evidence is clear. When Africa's youth learn to think in economic terms, master business basics, cultivate an entrepreneurial spirit, and embrace digital tools, remarkable things happen. These 4 pillars support each other. For instance, understanding economics makes better use of digital opportunities, and using technology can amplify any small business. Governments and educators are already taking note continent-wide campaigns aimed to train young people in these skills, and schools are adding entrepreneurship courses. The results speak for themselves. Across Uganda, Rwanda, and Kenya, programs that taught life and work skills saw student incomes rise dramatically. When students put these pillars into action, they earn more, start businesses, and lift families out of poverty. This is not just theory, it is happening now. Digital jobs are growing, startups are flourishing, and young Africans are solving local problems in creative ways. The future is bright. By harnessing economic understanding, sound business practice, entrepreneurial drive, and digital know-how, today's African youth can take charge of tomorrow. So to every young person watching, your ideas matter. Build on these 4 pillars. Learn to budget and analyze opportunities. Study how to run a venture and make a plan. Be bold and inventive to create something new. And above all, get comfortable with technology, even if it's just a smartphone. Together, these skills will open doors and let you shape a successful future for yourself, your community, and all of Africa.